Time right now, 7:23.
The artificial intelligence shakeup is far from over.
Nearly all OpenAI employees are threatening to resign after the company's board fired their former CEO, Sam Altman. Hundreds of employees signed a letter saying they're ready to follow their former leader to Microsoft, and that the tech giant has told them they'd hire them too. Leaders of the AI startup said they got rid of Altman to mitigate concerns and safety concerns about the technology specifically. But in the letter, employees rejected that idea and accused the board of jeopardizing their work as well as undermining the company's mission. And what I was reading this morning is that the woman that originally came up and said that we should be looking at this and maybe slowing things down now said, well, I didn't want him fired. So, there's a lot to unravel.
And also what really got him fired, what was really happening behind the scenes. I'm sure we'll hear more about it.
I just feel like the whole technology space is in chaos right now between Elon Musk and what's happening with both X and Tesla amid some of the comments that he made and some other areas. There's headlines every day.
Or worse businesses, more chaotic businesses to be in.
Turns out.
Okay, well, with unlimited access to so many forms of entertainment, how many people are still picking up a book? Apparently a lot. A recent survey found that the average person reads 8 books a month, totaling almost 100 books a year.
Wow.
But there's a catch. 2/3 only read books that have been adapted into movies or TV shows. Really? While the rest judge their pick by the cover. Literally, they judge it by the cover. The trick seems to work. 96% of people who do that said these books almost always meet their expectations.
Oh.
That's interesting because I picture judging a book by a cover, going into a brick and mortar store or a library, but now I feel like everyone orders stuff online or they download.
Yeah, it is
ebooks.
Interesting, right?
Surprising.
I think maybe it's more about the category of what you're reading.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I start 2 or 3 books at a time. And then
I do too. I work on different ones.
I know, and I feel like in the new year I want to just get good at starting and finishing one at a time.
There's nothing wrong with spreading it out.
You don't think so?
No.
All right. I get confused on the plot lines. The Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs had their big Super Bowl rematch last night. The Chiefs were in the lead for the first half of the game with 1 touchdown from Travis Kelce in the second quarter, but the Birds, they got their revenge and they won over last year's Super Bowl champs with 21 points. This rematch was also a big deal for the Kelce brothers, Jason and Travis, who had not faced off since last year's championship game. They ended the game with a hug and a laugh, as brothers do, after Jason finally beat his brother. And the Chiefs for the first time in his 13-year NFL career. Now, I watched the game last night. I got to be honest, I don't feel like Philadelphia should have won that game. I know Paul Di'Anno's a big fan, so I'm trying to bite my tongue this morning, but the Chiefs did outplay the team.
I just mostly like the mom. The Kelce brothers' mom.
Donna.
More of her, yeah.
she has to wear, the Chiefs on one side and the Eagles on the other side.
I like her, and I don't really pay attention to anything else.
Well, Taylor wasn't at the game, so a lot of people probably watching Mom like you last night. Okay.
I like it.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.